Amazing Eric Sports and laughs. It's all love. Ow!
Floyd Mayweather Jr. hangs a portrait of Conor McGregor in his Beverly Hills Mansion. Now, today we're going to take a deeper look. We're going to dive deeper into the budding friendship, bromance, if you will, of Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. But we picked this track because I need you relaxed. I need you to open up your mind because we're going to explore some things and dive deeper today. What we're going to do is just picture all of us in a smoky club, sitting at tables. You're sitting with your girl and a guy comes to the mic. Boop. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage now. Please enjoy the smooth sounds of the amazing Eric. Yeah, baby. Yes. Let's go, man. What's up, all my people, all my family? So glad you guys tuned back in to another episode of the Amazing Eric Sports Show. Really quick thank you. This is a brand new channel. Everybody who's liked, subscribed. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do it. We do this kind of sports and laughs and deep thought all the time over here. So today's show is about Floyd Mayweather Jr. and the painting, the portrait, the mural, if you will, that he put up of Conor McGregor in his Beverly Hills home. We want to cover 3 points today. 3 points, and we really want you to open up because this actually, in the midst of all the sports and laughs we do here, there's a deeper message we want to talk about and get across today. So we want to talk about 3 things, and if you're new here, if this is your first Amazing Eric video, a lot of times we like to give you guys 3 things to chew on, to think on. So the 3 points we want to bring up today. Point number 1 we want to talk about. They really like each other. They always have. Point number 2, imitation is the highest form of flattery. And point number 3, and this is the one we're really going to get deep on, so you guys got to stick around for it. The social aspect of Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor's relationship. Okay, let's get into it, y'all. I'm excited about this one today. Point number 1, here we go. They really like each other. They always have. See, if you really want to know, this picture, this portrait, is a perfect example of what Floyd really feels about Conor McGregor. We can just start right here on the portrait. See, because he chose a picture of Conor McGregor that you're looking at right here, but he easily, if he just wanted to do that, he could have put this picture up as a portrait in his house. Yes, this one, with him knocking the snot out of McGregor. The literal snot. You see the snot. He could have put that picture up there, but he didn't. He could have put this picture up, but he didn't. He chose a picture of Conor where Conor's what? Conor's actually looking like a boss. Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor, I think, have always liked each other even before they met in person. It was almost impossible for them not to like each other. They remind me a lot of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Michael Jordan didn't have a lot of friends or show a lot of love to people coming up under him because he was so competitive with everybody. But it was something about Kobe Bryant to where he would share tips with Kobe Bryant on the floor. There was this thing, and the thing was that Kobe Bryant was just like him. Kobe Bryant was a student of Michael Jordan. You could see it, and Michael Jordan could see it, and he saw himself in Kobe Bryant. It was almost like a big brother type of thing. Not even in a condescending way. Don't take it like that. I think Floyd Mayweather has that same thing with Conor McGregor. He's like, I see a lot of me in that guy. I always tell people, Conor McGregor is a mix. If you could mix Floyd Money Mayweather and Ric Flair and put them in a blender, turn the blender on, and when you pour it out like a smoothie, it will be the notorious Conor McGregor. He is the perfect mix. You can tell his whole style is built upon Floyd Mayweather and Ric Flair. I started noticing really early in the first press conference, Conor McGregor, almost to me, he was up on stage by himself. He looked a little nerved. He was kind of walking around. And it's not because I don't think the moment was too big for Conor, because he's one of these personalities that the moment can't be too big for him. He showed that in the fight. He came in the fight really trying to win the fight. So the moment wasn't too big for him, but I think he was a little giddy about meeting what I think is one of his idols face to face. It's like the Drake line in a rap song, and now Rick Ross is turning it into a song. Idols become your rivals. I can see it. And then I think Floyd came on stage. If you remember, he was almost trying to look too tough at the beginning because I think he was happy to be on stage with Conor too. So he was overcompensating for the fact that he didn't want to show he was happy. Conor was almost showing his, and it shows that they really actually like each other. They respect each other. There's a lot of admiration between these two guys. I'm going to go a step deeper. Floyd Mayweather's whole team likes him. Did you see Leonard Ellerbe smiling? Leonard Ellerbe would be looking at Conor McGregor. Look at this picture. He's smiling. Now, of course, he's thinking, boy, we getting ready to make a lot of money together. But he's also like, I'm enjoying the Conor McGregor show. Floyd Mayweather Sr. even likes Conor McGregor. And I know you guys are going to say that, oh, he stepped to him in the press conference. I felt like as I was looking at Mayweather Sr., I was like, he likes Conor McGregor. And he doesn't like a lot of people. But in the midst of his whole, my son did not train for Conor McGregor, in the midst of all that, I said, Mayweather Sr., you actually like this dude. You can see it in his eyes. Conor McGregor actually called him out when they were going back and forth. He said, you're a fan. I can see it. I know a fan when I see one. And of course, Mayweather Sr. said, oh no, I'll whoop you. I'll slap you right now. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I think he liked him too. I think their whole team liked him. It's almost like, how can you be a fan of Floyd and watch Floyd's career and like his career and not like what Conor was doing? Because Conor's taken so many of his cues from Floyd. And that is a perfect segue into point number 2. I love great segues. Aren't they nice? We just segue right into point number 2. Point number 2, imitation is the highest form of flattery. Now, before we get started on the second point, we're going to start by looking at the word imitation. We want to start there. Pull it up for me, please. Imitation. See, imitation. The meaning of imitation is the action of using someone or something as a model. The action of using someone or something as a model. Just remember that as we go through this point. Some people call this copying, but to me, this is a surefire way to tell what a person really thinks of another person. If they try to model what they do after that person, that means they really think highly of that person. There's so many things Floyd Mayweather has done that we see Conor McGregor coming right back doing. And I'm speaking Floyd Money Mayweather, that persona. You can tell Conor, who was basically in poverty during those years because he just recently got off welfare, like what they say 5 or 6 years ago. So during those years when Money Mayweather first started coming up, Conor was watching him. You can tell he was watching him. Just like you could tell Kobe Bryant spent a lot of time watching Michael Jordan. You see Money Mayweather flipping the money. Look at Floyd flipping the money right here. But then you can turn around and you can see Conor doing the same thing, flipping the money. You see Floyd on this picture right here. Floyd and his homie 50 Cent right here. Floyd's doing what? The money phone. He's all on the money phone. He's talking on the money phone. Fast forward the clock. Years later, look at Conor right here. The money phone. Conor's doing the same thing. Conor's on the money phone. Imitation is the highest form of flattery. There are so many things, from Conor showing up at his press conferences late. Floyd was notorious for that, showing up late, coming into the press conferences saying, I don't care. Conor then starts coming into the press conference late. I'm sorry I'm late, but I just don't give a F. Right off of the model of Floyd Money Mayweather. It's all part of the Money Mayweather thing that Conor McGregor has now taken and pushed it to another platform and made it his own. Floyd actually respects this. Imitation is the highest form of flattery. This is another surefire way to let you know these two men actually have a ton of respect for each other. I think that's the most fun they both ever had on a press tour, and probably the most fun they ever will. I don't care who else Conor fights, he'll never have that much fun. Of course they saw that America, and let's just be blunt, America was eating, the world at large was eating up a white man versus a black man. Yes, the world at large was eating that up and wanted to pit them against each other, and they knew they were gonna fight, but at the core, they weren't even looking at it like that. They were like, this is my dude, I'm making a lot of money with you. And that's another segue, another perfect segue into point number 3, the final point. And this is where I really need you guys to put on your thinking hats and think deep with me, because we're gonna dive a little deeper right here. We're gonna fish just a little bit deeper. We're gonna talk about, here it is, put it on the screen, the social aspect or the social statement of the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather bromance, of them being friends like that. What message does that send socially? Now, especially in today's climate with the protests and the NFL players taking a knee and all the protests, and the president of the United States kind of taking on the NFL athletes and them coming back and LeBron James coming back. The social aspect here, this friendship between Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor, I think speaks volumes, and I think it's something that actually more people should look at. I'm not saying make a role model out of Floyd Mayweather or Conor McGregor, but Floyd Mayweather making this statement actually shows and kind of solidifies their friendship, and bigger than their friendship, the respect and the admiration they have for each other. Because we live in a society, we live in a day and time, and this is so sad. If two men of two different races are close, or they form a bond and they like each other, people think something's wrong with it. Oh, then people in each of the races start to say that the other person is selling out his race. Let me be clear here, as a black man, as an African American man, let me be clear. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has indeed done and said some things socially that I felt have not been cool and supportive of his race. That's just me being real. You guys want me to be honest? I'm always going to try to be open and honest and transparent with you. I haven't been cool, but his relationship with Conor McGregor has nothing to do with that. Let me just say this from the viewpoint and the standpoint of me, Eric, Amazing Eric. There is nothing wrong with people of different races forming bonds and being cool with each other. White, Hispanic, Asian, all my brothers, my black brothers, everybody, you can form bonds and be cool and form a brotherhood with people of different races. Don't let society tell you that there's something wrong with that. Of course, there are extreme people. There are racist people that you don't need to form a bond with. There are racist people in your own race that you probably need to stay away from them too. Racism and that thing, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking to all of the same level-headed people out there. Again, I say, if you're a racist and you feel this way, head toward the exit. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the same people here who feel me, because I know there's a lot of people here who feel me. Stop letting people make you think that you're a punk or you're a sellout or you're a hater or you're something, you're no good in your race if you have formed a bond or you support or form some kind of friendship with somebody of another race. It's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I'll leave that alone right there. That's something to think about, but I want you guys to get in the comment section and tell me what you think about the friendship as a whole, about the picture, and also the social aspect of it. Let's dig a little deeper, but let's be respectful. Anyway, it's your boy, Imitation Eric. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, what are you waiting on? We bring sports, laughs, deep thought, deep talk. That's what we do here. We're family. Let's share together. Until the next one, I'm out. Peace.